Switching gears, take a look at this. This is what the 35W bridge will look like again tomorrow.
Cool.
MnDOT planning once again to light the bridge royal blue and yellow in honor and
good.
celebration of World
War
Down
is
Syndrome
over
Day.
now.
Hold on. No, it's not about Ukraine?
It's fixed.
It is. It's World Down Syndrome Day. Because we're all retards for being involved in it.
Hold
The
on.
March 21st date is significant because Down syndrome is caused when a person has 3 copies of the 21st chromosome.
So it's like in Multiplicity when he made a copy of a copy, and that one was kind of weird.
And then he
I'm
became
trying
a
to
guardian
explain it.
angel.
I like pizza. I like it.
See?
Yeah, and he became a guardian angel.
did,
and he was
he did.
protecting the streets of Philly.
And he was banging, what's the chick from Groundhog Day?
Andy McDowell.
Andy
Oh,
McDowell.
Andy McDowell. Should we give you one of these?
Yeah.
A little bit. Bow! You imagine such a thing, Paul?
You got any gum?
So hold on. Which came first? Ukraine or World Down Syndrome Day? And
As a
whose-
country?
Whose flag?
Probably Ukraine, I would think. The Ukraine, by the way, soon.
Fun fact.
I don't know. I'm
Joining
older
me
than
now to
Ukraine,
talk about
so-
the importance of the day
Yeah.
is Sarah.
So Ukraine stole their colors from the Downies.
Yeah, now they won't let the colors leave on the bus.
Now we go live to a woman who looks like she yells at you in stores for not wearing your mask.
Oh, God, she does.
And executive
Also, she just took a mask off because she has the mask line over her nose.
director of the Down Syndrome Association.
Now
of
we go live
Minnesota.
to a woman who looks like she takes photographs of people not wearing masks in their own car by themselves and posts them to Facebook.
Good morning, Sarah. Thank you for joining us.
And it's always a wall of text. It's always a long wall of text.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
It sounds like some activity,
to a
some
great
things are
start.
going on. Tell us what you have planned for today.
Yeah, so we made balloons, yellow and blue balloons. So that makes up for all the Nazis and the tortures and the eliminating political parties and all that stuff.
But it's World Down Syndrome Day.
Yeah, so today at the Sheridan in Bloomington, we
Ooh, whoa, wait. Excuse me. I didn't realize they were going to be at the Sheridan Convention Center.
have our World Down Syndrome Day party. This is actually one of the
We have to be out by 5, though, because there's an AA meeting in this room later.
I'm pretty sure someone with Down syndrome blew up those balloons.
Some of them are not blown up all the way.
first things that we had to cancel in 2020.
All I know is the minute one of those balloons pops, that whole fucking place is gonna clear out screaming.
And four people with Down syndrome killed today in a stampede at World Down Syndrome Day.
Super excited to be back together.
And one of the best
again
parts
here
is
in
that we're
20
using the yellow and the blue balloons because people with Down syndrome are much easier to explain why we're in this war.
And honestly,
And they just kind of accept it as long as, you know.
they do get
They're given their juice box.
They do get stampeded. It's called running of the drools.
2022 to celebrate at this new awesome donated location
A conference center in a Sheridan?
to make this
So
Look at the
awesome.
carpet. The carpet is definitely fucking old hotel carpet.
possible. So we expect about 500 people between a morning and afternoon
Marble
party
flooring.
today.
sir.
How much cum do you think is in hotel carpets? A lot, right? It's got to be a lot of cum
In the conference center?
in the carpet of a fucking room of a hotel.
Oh,
It's got to be a lot of cum.
I always come in conference centers.
I try not to think about it.
I think about
But
it
I
all the
mean,
time. That's all I
I
think about.
really don't like thinking about people just. Well, I don't know why people are just recklessly shooting ropes all over their hotel room. I
I-
feel like that's.
They
Listen,
can.
Because they can and they will.
And it's not their house.
So-
You've never actually come on a carpet when you've been with a chick at a hotel?
Accidentally, sure.
I'm
but-
not saying that you're jerking off on the carpet on purpose, but I'm saying that some cum's going to dribble on the carpet.
But I mean, how far are you coming?
I don't. First
I
off,
generally have sex in the bed.
number
at the
one, don't
hotel.
kink shame me. Let's start with that, okay? Number two, the bed also has a lot of cum in it.
Yeah, but they wash the sheets.
Yeah,
and
they
stuff,
wash
at
the
least.
mattresses. It seeps through the paper and sheets. You're going to hate hotels.
That's why. That's
I don't
why.
stay at hotels that have paper thin sheets, sir. I'll have you know.
I stay at Airbnbs that have paper thin sheets.
That last time, yes.
That
But
was
normally,
true.
no.
Normally they're comfortable, but the last time was like, here, have 1-ply toilet paper to sleep under. And I'd be like, can I just sleep under newspaper? No.
That's why motels like Motel 6 have switched to hardwood floors, I bet.
Yeah,
it's
that
easier
does
to
make
clean
sense.
off the cum.
But yeah, I'm 38. My testosterone levels aren't as high as they used to be, so I can't fire cum all the way across a hotel bed anyway, even if I wanted to.
Number one, they can be if you wanted to. I know a guy. I won't say his name.
today.
Nice. And it sounds like all ages, you have some
Joe Rogan?
activities, the balloons
Well, okay, yes. Also, yes.
Alex Jones.
behind you.
Okay, stop.
look like a great photo spot.
So
Can you pan over to see all the sad people drinking lukewarm coffee in the corner?
I wanna see
and
the rest of the room.
Day-old donuts.
we've got
Well,
yeah,
Celebrate
little-
Good Time Come On
Yeah.
is playing in the background. But at a low level because they did donate us the conference room, guys. Let's not get out of control.
You're hearing it from the wedding in the
Oh,
conference
you're
room
right.
next
Through
door.
the partition.
It's muffled
Through the
wall.
partition.
The one they closed.
No, they do like the old gyms in high school. They would split it off into two half-court games.
All right, time for singles games. All the single people get up here. We're gonna pop balloons on penises or whatever.
They pan and there's just like 2 Down syndrome kids there. That's why they're so focused
Hey,
on her.
Down syndrome relationships are Patreon content. We don't talk about those here.
photo spot to put on your prop.
Those are just normal glasses that Down syndrome kids have to wear on the count of the size of their big heads.
What I'm thinking is, hear me out on this.
Fucking Jiminy Glick glasses she's fucking wearing.
The people at Moderna saw what was happening.
Well, no, for this it's called Moderna, but
They
yeah.
saw. they
I'm 5 years old. I'm sorry.
they saw the writing on the wall, and they
With
said,
crayon.
"We need."
It was finger painted and shit. The grass is green for boogers.
fuck. Now this woman looks retarded.
Oh, Mersh, astronaut GIF with gun. All right, guys, this is really serious.
Did they pick Sarah because she's one of the passable retards?
No, they picked her because she was the chick on Workaholics that worked with them.
But what I'm saying is, what if Moderna was smart, right? They knew the fucking vax thing was going to start kind of plateauing. So they invested all that profit into yellow and blue balloons. And then they said, we need to go to war with Ukraine.
Yeah.
And they were like, deal. Done.
Fuck.
We've cornered the market on blue, yellow lights and balloons. We're going to make another mint.
Golden State fans must be furious.
They're like, man, the price of our balloons have skyrocketed. This is ridiculous.
Everyone thinks when I'm wearing my Golden State jersey, I'm supporting Ukraine. God damn it.
I thought that was just your gay pride jersey.
Props and
Oh, yeah.
celebrate
No, that's the
those who
PragerU
love
shot.
with Down syndrome. And then we have a
Oh, they are panning. We're gonna see the pan.
station over here. Interestingly enough, socks are
Decorator on socks.
Okay,
yeah.
come on. What? How does this help Down syndrome?
It doesn't, but Justin Trudeau right now is so horny watching this.
one of the symbols of Down syndrome because the chromosomes look like socks. So
So you're mocking the chromosome?
Hold on. Do they get a pair that's 3 of them instead of 2?
Yeah, they have an extra sock in each bag.
a lot of people wear mismatched socks on World Down Syndrome Day. So we have 2 stations down here where they can
Hey, where are all the people?
One's a shitting station, the other's a pissing station.
Nothing sharp.
decorate
That's the buckets in the corner over there.
their own socks for a special little
Where's all the
craft
supporters?
project today. And then inside we have
Star
a
War?
DJ. and
Those
it's
are the
pretty
ones
much
she
just
made.
Star War.
I'll have you know, yes, and also have you know that there's a lot of Down syndrome waiting outside. They're just confused by the pull and push of the door.
Just a line around the block.
There's no handle and it says pull.
People with fucking giant tongues and sunken eyes just lined up around the block.
It sucks.
pretty
People,
big.
they're all going up to the front desk asking for directions, like, "Where's the party?" And they're like, "Sir, I'm afraid I can't let you in here. You're retarded."
That's a great premise for a show, The Pooping Dead.
Sir Riot Fest is that way.
You're right. If they're not even retarded, you're like, yeah. EDC's not till next week.
dance party for most of the day. So Dean, our DJ over there,
Wow,
is setting up.
this looks like it fucking sucks,
No, are you kidding? This is lit AF, fam.
bro.
I'd
I'd be pissed if I had to go to this if I was retarded.
You just
I'd be like, even I have better things to do today.
You're right. He's like,
Yeah.
all the women have a bunch of beads around them, the Downies, because the men are throwing beads at them, showing off their retard titties.
you're right. And the retards are like, I got better things to do. I got to watch a show of my people, Sunday Night Shit Show. Take that, Frozen. Miss another day.
You know what? Don't worry, Frozen. I got your back, bud.
I can't stay up super late to watch Joy Pesci.
It's very funny.
I really like him because I always talk over movies. What's this part? Okay, no.
Come on, guys. Let's see what Megan McCain body here has
Oh,
to
no.
say.
Fuck.
Dean, or
That's not fair. She has a job.
She's
She's on TV.
Oh, no. What happened?
our DJ over there is setting up. Families will join us in about 15 minutes.
Oh, it sounds like a lot of fun,
first
especially
party.
since you've missed it. You know, like you said, having to cancel it with the pandemic. Talk about
The DJ plays the cha-cha slide, but half speed, so it's easier to follow.
Slide to wherever you want. Slide to wherever you want.
Hop if you want to.
I guess.
Crisscross.
It's, you know,
And we lost half.
Poo poo real smooth now. Enough.
how many Minnesotans are
Yep.
living with Down syndrome and families impacted.
3.
that's a lot of
We
fucking
really
conference room.
overplanned the party. I'm not going to lie to you. It's just 3 Down syndrome people and the rest are DNC donors.
Dude,
Paying $4,000 a plate for a plate of jelly beans and Starburst.
Holy shit, the Pesci.
Bessie's like, wait, how much?
How much is it? 4 G's?
This is a deconstructed strawberry jelly belly with a gummy worm reduction.
You know what the worst part about this is you know this bitch goes on about this for the other 364 days a year.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it's not
this
just
is
one
her
day.
fucking.
What did I tell you about the shitty coffee?
This is her
That-
WrestleMania.
That's the AA coffee.
Yeah. It's a shitty tin coffee machine
Yep.
that, by the way, has no insulation to it.
Yeah.
So they pour the coffee in it, and you're like, oh, it looks like it has insulation. It has none.
Well, you
the
have
coffee
fan-
goes cold within fucking 30 minutes.
You have fancy French press. This is a Puerto Rican press.
Well, they have the little metal thing down there now, so what they do is they would have put the fire below it, but since the Downies don't know not to touch fire, they can't
you know
put
what
it
I
below
like?
it.
I always like when my coffee's burnt as possible at the bottom. That's my favorite kind of
but
coffee.
yeah, but it has to be the perfect combo of burnt and now cold again.
Yes, like burnt and lukewarm.
Mwah.
Not even
Delicious.
cold. Lukewarm. I think that's worse.
It is actually.
I'd like a warm cup of liquid burnt toast, please. Thank you.
We're out of powdered creamer.
Dude, when we had COVID, I made like one of those like really good cups of coffee at my house, and when I sipped it and I tasted nothing, I was like, oh my god! It's the first time in my life I've ever not tasted
It's
coffee.
weird, right?
And it was strong coffee, and I was like, and it was warm water. It was just hot water I was
Yep.
drinking. I was like, oh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
I had a Sprite. When I had COVID, and that's the first time I realized when my taste was gone. I went, and I honestly looked to see if it got bad. It tasted like chemicals, because I was only tasting the chemicals and like not the Sprite.
Yeah,
It
you
was
were-
worse.
It's like you were like, it tastes like I was gonna go, yeah, because you were drinking chemicals.
I was,
But at least you taste the lemon lime.
but
and yet he
at
says
least it was sweet chemicals.
Royce looked at it to make sure he wasn't drinking a seltzer.
Yeah, it's like,
Like, wait, do we have club soda in the
is
house?
this
Why
a
do we have
Is
that?
this a LaCroix?
impacted and how the association helps those families.
Sure. So there's about 4,200 Minnesotans with Down syndrome. And
They're called Congress. Am I right?
Hey, oh, boomps.
And Down syndrome, as you mentioned before, is a third copy of the 21st chromosome, which does impact developmental disabilities and those types of things.
Does
so
she
the
have it
associ-
because her mouth is very slanty?
No. She's a big fan of either Sylvester Stallone or that dude from Heroes.
What that dude from
By the
Heroes.
way, who also played Sylvester Stallone's son in one of the Rocky films.
association exists first
Milo.
to educate families
Yep.
when they have a
Vintagamugaga.
That's the one.
diagnosis
guys,
to work with
guys,
providers.
we gotta let Jim Ross mouth finish.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
It's Tuesday night, and you know what that means.
It's Tuesday night, and you know what that means, Tony. We got a bunch of retards gathered in a Sheridan conference room.
So it's a normal Dynamite?
It's AEW Dynamite.
Okay,
That's
makes
exactly what I was going to
That makes sense.
Teachers,
Okay,
medical
come on,
providers.
man.
I won't. I'm not going to. I refuse.
Can I just say something?
Sure.
Lakers fan. Fucking gross.
What a retard. He's a
What
Lakers
a
fan?
retard.
He's a Vikings fan. That's Vikings.
Oh, yeah, Vikings.
Oh, whatever.
Well, again, what a retard.
Mersh, you thought it was the Lakers? What a retard. Mersh, is that you?
He looks like, you know what he looks like? Michael Rappaport with progeria.
Providers, employers.
By the way, bro, get some Botox.
Yeah, seriously.
Seriously, call Don Lemon. He knows a guy.
You have a lot of fucking crow's feet. Well, crow's Velcro shoes, but you get it.
about how best to include people with Down syndrome, because people with Down syndrome are just like you and I. They want.
But they're not just
All right,
like
that
you
one
and
I'm
I.
not
Look,
gonna make
man,
fun.
let's stop the joking aside for a second here. I honestly do feel bad for kids that have Down syndrome and parents that choose to raise them. That's a fucking hard job, and I get it. But let's stop doing that whole thing. They're not like you and I. If they did, we wouldn't be having this benefit, you know?
want to live, go to school, work, play, and do all the things that.
Yeah, see, I don't want to play though. See, that's the problem. Is I don't come home and fucking sit in a sandbox and shit myself.
I don't know, but I'll be honest with you. With everything going on,
Play with trucks.
can we just do that?
Vroom, make car noises.
To do.
Yeah, absolutely. And we know the pandemic has been so hard.
Sit down and watch, one of those movies that's made for you, like Fast and the Furious, and like really just relax, Transformers.
Not only made for you, but starring a guy like you.
That's why we know at least 4,200 people show up to Michael Bay movies in Minnesota.
I like Vin Diesel. He's relatable.
And he's very good speaker.
I find I always connect with him when he's in a movie.
Oh, fuck. You sound like Walt Jr. That's actually very funny.
Dad, I wanted Raisin Bran Crunch. Fucking hated that little
Breaking
shit.
fast.
Oh my god.
Hold on. How do the parents tell which kid is theirs
Okay,
when they
that's
go to
really
one of
mean.
these?
You're fucking idiots. They have name tags.
Yeah, come on, man. Well, what if they switch name tags? Huh?
They give you a receipt like dry cleaning.
No, they're all
Man,
chipped.
he's got a good point though, man. Down syndrome people are like Chinese. Like it's just once there's like 3 or 4
Yeah,
of them in a
Down
room, you're
syndrome
like,
people are
all right,
like-
slow down. I'm not gonna remember everybody's names
Except
here.
the room full of Chinese people won't aggressively try to hug you.
I was going to say Down syndrome people are a lot like Chinese, which we all agree none of them should be driving.
But Down syndrome people are also a lot like Chinese in that they always spit on the ground.
Oh,
So
that's a very good point. But only one of them does it on purpose.
They're also like Chinese, in which if you give them a duck, they'll stick a hook through it and hang it in a windowsill.
On so many people, for a variety of different reasons, but
Very dark.
also especially for people with various special needs, including Down syndrome. Are you starting to
Yes.
see things improve for folks? And on the same breath, when
You mean like, are they less retarded? No.
I don't understand that question.
I'm gonna gather no.
I don't get that. What was that?
I think honestly, the money they're raising is mostly for like the balloons and the coffee.
And their
I don't think
parents who
it's-
have to put up with them.
And the
Yeah.
repair bill for that Sheridan Conference Center.
Also, for getting the Democratic Party to allow abortions at 25.
That's correct.
people are starting to get out to bigger events and take masks off. Do you have
Which is great because the mask never fit them to begin with. Back to you, Susan.
concerns
Getting those
about
specialty masks made was ridiculous.
It was nuts.
And then trying to get them last minute in blue and yellow was just impossible.
Yeah, they honestly it was just easier to buy an Audi car cover.
that, or is that just helping these folks bigger picture? What are your thoughts around that?
Yeah. So I mean, the biggest thing was getting
Well, their heads.
people back to school and back to work, and we're still seeing challenges with getting people back to work. Just a lot-
Mostly trying to get the school buses to fight through the roving bands of post-apocalyptic black people that are setting auto zones on fire. That's been a challenge for us.
Very difficult.
Especially with it being the short bus.
Oh God. Well, it can maneuver better if you think about it.
lot of jobs that people with Down syndrome
Well, plus
had
the short bus is better. It can be converted so you can have a door gunner on it.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I learned that from somebody in Chicago.
prior to the
Well, door dumber in this situation, but yeah.
pandemic just haven't come back, and so that will
He's shooting in the bus. He's run the wrong way.
continue to be a challenge for us. Schools, for the most part, most
Oh,
kids
this
are back
woman.
in school.
She's so boring. Can we get one of the retarded people?
People do have additional medical complexities. We
They
are still
don't
seeing
give
a lot
me anything. She just told me to go stand in the corner and play with the Play-Doh.
of families more in a homeschool
More medical
environment
complexities.
because of that.
Door opens,
I'm
it's jammed.
retarded, but I also have a toothache. All right,
Well, I
that
told you
can't-
to stop eating marbles.
Look, one of those is fixable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one of those things is fixable.
JF kicks the
And
door
then-
open. I am here for the speed dating.
This seems like the right place. Dressed like a guardian angel.
Oh God, that's great.
You know, the masking is a challenge. We are asking people to wear masks here today.
Well,
I
it would be extremely slow dating, but yeah.
obviously don't have one on to talk to you.
Yeah.
And we expect
Yeah,
that
I'm
those
sorry. I won't be wearing a mask to your event because I'm not retarded.
who can
Only a
wear one.
retard would wear a mask at this point.
No, even they don't. They keep taking them off. It's not, that wouldn't work for them.
Even they know it doesn't work.
They were taking them off during the pandemic.
Of course.
They're retarded.
That would be so
Well-
great if she had said that. Yeah, and honestly, we are asking today that people wear masks for this event because I'm retarded.
Just because there is still some concern with
Is
our
there?
community.
Yeah, and
They're
World Down
retards.
Syndrome Day is about awareness, but also celebrating the uniqueness.
I
And
wish
you
I would catch COVID. I want to die.
Guys, celebrating the uniqueness of having Down syndrome. That's
I
what
don't
they're about to
understand.
say.
Like, I honestly mean
Would you
this.
would you rather have a Down syndrome kid or a kid who's gifted at piano?
Down syndrome.
Yeah, hold on. Is the gifted kid Asian?
I mean, if you have a kid and he's Asian, then that's kind of weird.
No, like an adopted kid that's Asian. Like, is he Asian?
Why would you adopt a kid with Down syndrome? See, now you're killing. my
Oh
own
no, an
fucking-
Asian.
I wanted the Asian with Down syndrome.
Have you seen those?
First of all, calling them those, I don't think is the
No, no,
proper-
that's not what I.
I don't think that's the right word. I mean,
Not what I
Have you
meant.
seen those things?
I
you
know
said
what
that.
I meant.
You said that like you were watching football this weekend, and like the Steelers were wearing their throwback jerseys, and you're like, "Have you seen those? They're actually pretty tight. I was gonna grab one."
There's two things I don't care about: Down syndrome people and Syrians. And I'm all out of Syrians.
Listen, we're here to celebrate the uniqueness of having Down syndrome, and it's not a cope, because it's not like people that are expecting a baby don't sit there and get on their knees and pray to God every night that it doesn't come out retarded.
I mean, of course.
And if it is a possibility and they find out early enough, they'll just abort it.
Or they could start a podcast.
But I hate this like fakeness. Like, I understand being nice, raising money. I'm not saying you got to go be mean to retarded people.
I think he's implying that.
But what I don't get is this, like, we all do this weird fake cope where they're like, how great is it to have a special child? And it's like, let's be fair. You were pretty upset at first. There's no way that you were like, yay, Down syndrome. No, it's like going to the genetics crap table and you're going to roll the dice and somebody's like, come on, Down syndrome. And you're like, are you betting against the table? Are you betting the don't come line?
I mean, most people that do have kids with Down syndrome don't have a C-section. They have a Plan B section.
Oh no, I'm ruined. I'm ruined.
One roll.
shared with us some
I didn't eat the steak. It's not cooked right.
photos from
I'm in the
previous
bathroom
events
sucking my own dick if anyone wants to.
and the smiles.
What's going to happen if, like,
on-
one of Dave Rubin's kids comes out Downsy and then they're like, no, you can keep it?
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
First off,
dude.
those kids are genetically engineered.
Well, it's
They will
engineered
not
with
be.
Dave Rubin cum. Come on, let's be realistic.
Yeah, so the
There's-
kid's gonna have a receding hairline. That's not a big deal. You could fix that now.
What
Look
if,
at Portnoy.
What if it comes out gay though?
Oh no, it's not gonna come out gay, but I have a feeling.
Yeah, after some
No, he's gonna say it came out gay
after some events,
Mm-hmm.
probably will be.
after it's paraded around the drag community.
What if he has the two? What if he has the two kids? Right, they both come out with Down syndrome, and then Dave Rubin's like, you know what, Mark Dice was right. You can't just rip a child from its mother's arms.
Mark
And they're
Dice
like,
has
you
to be
son
right.
of a bitch.
Mark Dice has to be right. He sounds like somebody with Down syndrome. So yeah. You the dark snowflake.
You like that, Alex Stucky?
No, if you'll excuse me, I got a World Down Syndrome event to go to.
Take that, Matt Walsh. I actually like Mark Dice. I'll just, be up front. I do.
We
enjoy
tease
him.
Mark Dice on the show, but we've always liked.
We
Mark
always
Dice.
like Mark Dice.
Hey, you know who came out supporting him and his whole stance?
Oh, who?
Brittany Venti.
Oh, you mean fucking E.T. in the wig? Yeah, I know.
No, Sloth from Ice Age.
Same thing.
Sid?
And those families' faces, I mean, oh my goodness, you must be so excited to have this opportunity back.
We're so excited to be back.
Slow news day.
It's a very slow news day to do a 5-minute segment on this.
Slow news day. Slow news
Oh,
day.
you fucking. Took me a second. See, because retarded people.
No, don't explain it.
Oh.
Together, we really are. This was the first thing we canceled, and we canceled.
Well, no. First, we canceled white males.
Should have canceled all those babies.
Hey,
Oh, come on, man. Mark Dice was right about you.
you took a 5-minute segment and we turned it into half an hour. So it really was a slow news day.
The PX in the chat just said Dave Rubin, baby farmer.
Baby farmer. So what do you do for a living? I'm a baby farmer.
Oh, excuse me. Infant cultivation. Thank you very much.
Get all mad. Excuse me, I went to school for this, and I'd like you to be called by my proper title.
Oh, fuck. God damn. Let me see if we... Okay.
That woman never lets you go through a single fucking day out to lunch without reminding you how much she does for retards.
Yeah, no, you're right.
She doesn't.
Again, now I'm gonna call you out. I don't think that's how she says it.
Well, I know, but that's how
You know how
I'm
much
saying
I
it.
do for retards?
I don't know, man. You'd think she's got to get mad at them sometimes. She probably says some pretty mean shit.
Sure.
I'm almost certain she barely deals with them one-on-one.
Yeah, you might be right.
Unless
She runs a
has one
foundation.
herself.
Yeah.
Unless
And
she has
probably
one
drives a
herself.
fucking Mercedes CL350 that's leased to the charity.
Hey, it's a company car.
Yeah.